Morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sean. Hang on one second, okay? Hang on. Hey, we got all kinds of stuff going on today. We got Daniel Rubin on his way to ICAST. Stopped by John and the gang over at look at, he's right here with these guys. Water fishing for catfish today. We got some breaking news, Albacore news from my good buddy Sean Tobridge. He's going to be talking to us right now. I got some video to show you. Gang, this is an incredible time to be alive in California or in the United States of America. Fishing is going wide open all over the place. We're super fired up about it, and I'm on my way to ICAST right after the show today. So I'll be live at ICAST Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is going to be incredible. We'll show you all the great new tackle coming out on the market. But, gang, we got Sean Tobridge out on the water right now. Sean, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, good morning, Dave. Good morning, listeners. We are actually doing some sturgeon fishing today. I did some salmon fishing yesterday. We're going to head back out and do a little salmon fishing this afternoon. We got tuna's arrived. The albacore have arrived on our outer banks. So we got a lot going on, a lot of good fishing. Really, really good albacore fishing the last 2 days. We ended up with 60 albacore for 4 passengers, and they were anywhere between about 12 and 18 pounds. The state of Washington doesn't have a limit on it, that limit on tuna, so we're allowed to keep that many.
Cool.
Excellent fishing, biting the troll, biting the live bait, everything above, boiling on the surface, getting jig strikes, and then on top of that, we had phenomenal fishing yesterday on the coho and Chinooks. Yesterday afternoon, we had limits for our passengers, and so we're getting ready to head out and do that again. Just really good, fun fishing. Summer's here, and we're excited, Dave.
Absolutely. So am I, Sean. It was so cool to see that post 2 days ago on Facebook with the albacore. You made me stop and look. I'll tell you what. Let me show everybody this video you sent me yesterday, and then we'll get back to talking to you for a few minutes so that everyone can figure out how to get up there and go fishing with you. Hold on one second. Check this out, everybody. Look at this. All right, gang. Our good friend Sean Tobridge on the Legend up in Washington. Bunch of albacore. Check this out, gang. It's happening. This was day before yesterday. Wide open albacore fishing. He's going to be on the show today telling us all about this albacore bite, telling us how you can get out there and go albacore fishing with them. And then he caught that last night, sent that to me. Nice king salmon. Cool stuff, Sean. Thank you for that. Thank you for all those pictures. That was insane. I put together a little video. I know you can't see it. You're on the boat, but it came out pretty bitchin'.
Right on. Yeah, so anybody that wants to hop aboard with us, this is an exclusive 6-passenger charter boat. It's large for a 6-pack boat. We're 56 feet. It's a luxury deal. All meals are included. We have all custom gear on the boat. We have a great crew, great cook. Most people fly right into Portland, and then we have a shuttle service that will shuttle you up to Elbacore, Washington, which is about an hour and 45-minute drive, Portland being the closest international airport to us. And all of our trips are day-and-a-half trips. We do one-day salmon trips, but all the tuna is day-and-a-half trips. And we have these trips set up like this, so we not only get the afternoon and evening bite, we get that gray bite in the morning, so it works out fabulous. We're there at bite time both days that you're on the boat. We have a beautiful load of anchovies this year. Our bait receivers are all loaded up with beautiful 5 to 7-inch big anchovies. And, we'd be looking forward to taking anybody out. We do have availability, some spots open from now through the 15th of October. You can find us on Legends, and that's with a Z, legendssportfishing.com. We have a full schedule there, and it tells you all about the boat. There's walkthrough videos, there's fishing videos. lots of pictures, and all the information, Dave, that you need to book a trip.
There you go, gang. So if you want to get out there and go catch some albacore, we got Daniel Rubin fishing live. Just caught a beautiful catfish. We'll talk to you about that in a minute, Daniel. Let me finish up with Sean real quick here. So there's availability. You can get up there, gang. If you saw the video I just showed you of Sean's boat with the dead albacore laying on the deck, which is one of my favorite things to see. I love to see that. That brings me right back to the 80s, so fast and furious. But that bait tank, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That bait tank's the thing. There you go. I'm hooked. You got to have a bait tank. Sean's from San Diego. Sean knows how to fish albacore. Sean knows how to fish, period. He takes that mentality up there, gang, and he's making it happen. You told me the other day, you're like, you guys, why aren't you out there looking? If the water's 62, 63, why aren't you? Oh, we don't start looking till August. You're like, I'm going to go look. What happened? You went and looked and loaded up the boat, huh?
Yeah. It's got a lot to do with the weather for these guys up here too, Dave. Most of the boats are smaller boats, but there's still plenty of good days to go fishing, and we got we get all of our information from the commercial places. They're up here in June, so that fish actually shows up even earlier. It's just getting a group of guys together and get out there on a good day.
Oh, and it looks like you're putting it together. And Sean, you did the commercial thing. You got it in with everybody. You can pick up the phone and call anybody. You're going to have the freshest dope on the water, which is really cool about you. So thank you. And I think we're going to try to do this with you every Saturday like we did last season, if that's cool.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Go catch them up. Go get a big sturgeon. Send us that picture. We'll throw it up on the show. And I will talk to you next Saturday morning. Good luck. Hopefully some of our people call you up and get out there and catch some albacore. It sounds pretty bitchin'.
All right. Thanks, Dave. We appreciate you and all your listeners. You all have a good rest of your weekend.
Thanks, Sean. Bye, buddy.
All right.
All right. Daniel Rubin, what are you doing? Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
Yo.
Yeah, we got you loud and clear. We had an emergency albacore report we had to take first. I want to see I saw you and John
come down south for us.
Yeah, that's happening in Washington. But what's going on, John? So we got the ReelQuick Daniel Rubin on his way to ICAST, showing John the setup, catching a few catfish. I got a couple pictures of the fish you caught earlier. Nice. That looks good, Daniel. That looks good. Ready for the big cat.
ReelQuick, it's working.
Look at that fish Daniel caught this morning. How fun to be hanging out with John. That's got to be a killer day. Hey, Paul Hebert, good morning. We got the great Paul Hebert watching you, Daniel.
Hey, Paul. How you doing, bud?
The Wicked Pissa is on the show, gang.
I would love to bump into Paul at ICAST. Is that a possibility, Paul?
It all depends. He doesn't know if he's going to make it or not. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Daniel's getting a nibble. We're watching live fishing here with a river cat tackle. John and Daniel are out there fishing right now in Louisiana, gang. I see that cutting board right there. I think you need a better one. I think you need one like this one right here. Check this cutting board out. You guys might want one of these.
Hey guys, Don from Offshore Products. I got some stuff I want to show you. These are our new fillet boards. This is our 30-inch fillet board. All of our fillet boards are going to come with these features, which is a scale across the top, cutout for your tools, drain across the back, and then all of our fillet boards can be custom ordered with a logo or your boat name in any font that you would like, or whatever you'd like to put there. All of our boards are made from King Color Core, which are the same folks that brought you King Starboard. This material is impervious. It's bulletproof. This is our 24-inch fillet board, and then this is our 30-inch fillet board with the pole holder mount. Either one can be ordered with the pole holder mount. You can also do custom sizes if you'd like to do a custom order. Now, we are also producing these cool little cup holders. This is the cup only holder, and then this one is the phone and cup holder. And the way you put these on is they just simply snap onto your 1-inch or 7/8 inch rail. You put your phone in there, like so, and these things will not move. While underway, they'll stay put. They won't slide down or bounce off or anything like that. We're also working on some other products such as pole holders and a few other things. So if you would like to order any of our products, they are available at offshoreproducts.net. That's offshoreproducts.net. And of course, they're made right here in Upland, California. Thanks.
And gang, you can grab that with the QR code right there on the bottom of the screen. John Stanley's been a member of Your Saltwater Guide for a very long time, and he makes a really killer product, and a lot of our members are using it. He's also just dialed in one of my clients on his 61-foot Viking. He made him a beautiful board just for the top of his bait tank. Daniel Rubin's going to be back on with us in a few minutes, gang, but we got a lot to talk about today. I don't know if you saw the show with John Stanley and his granddaughters a couple days ago, but my goodness, they ended up catching over 100 fish live on the show. We had 60,000 people watch them on YouTube, another 10,000 people watch them on Facebook. The live show was incredible. We're hoping that the Stanleys give us a call this morning and let us know what's going on. They went out grunion hunting last night. So hopefully John Stanley shows up and gives us a call. And Paul Hebert, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. I'm super stoked you're watching today. And Marley, look at Marley. He is so fired up. You heard Paul is on the show. If you want to jump in and say hi to everybody, Paul, you have the link. You can jump right on the show here and tell us what's going on with your tuna fishing and how we can get out there to fish with you for those big, giant bluefin. And then out here on the West Coast, gang, if you guys are paying attention to our community, you can go in there and check it out right now. We had really good kelp patty yellowtail fishing for a couple of our guys yesterday. And then our good buddy, John Emerson, had a nice little bite on the yellowfin tuna. Got a couple yellowfin and a bluefin. So much stuff happening. The wide open sand bass bite going on at the Huntington Flats and now down at the Imperial Beach. You know, there was a little bit of weather again, kind of put a damper on, but it's still phenomenal fishing. Catalina, you can't go to any spot and not catch calico bass. It's about as good as it's ever been. And you know what the key to this whole thing is in Southern California right now is this anchovies. Having these anchovies for bait, I'm telling you, it is the best thing we could possibly have. Hey, here he is. John Stanley, good morning.
Good morning, Captain Dave. How are you?
I am good. You sound a little tired. How was grunion hunting last night?
Oh, yeah, I'm wiped out. It was definitely a lot of fun. It didn't produce a lot. There was a lot of people where we were at. And a lot of people with lights and stuff, so thinking maybe that had something to do with it.
Well, now you know where not to go tonight.
Yeah, right? But we got maybe half a dozen in the bucket, but the kids, they just, oh my God, they had the greatest time.
Those granddaughters kind of are way into this fishing thing, aren't they?
Oh my God. You know, I'm so blessed. So blessed. You know, people have told me, oh, you know, I wish my kids were like that, or you need to have your girls talk to my girls, or Brent said something really cool. Promar Ahi, he said, you know, let my daughter watch the videos of your grandkids and make her feel better about it. I'm so blessed, man. I don't have to push this on them or anything. They just soak it up. They just want to know so much. They're tying their own knots. You saw now that they both can, but they take their own fish off the hook now. I think that's what Ainsley's strategy was, why she got more fish that day. But she had me do it. but they're just so into it, and it's like having a little crew now. Ainsley drove the boat back from La Jolla on plane, and she did good. And I have them at the helm when I anchor, when I'm dropping it and pulling it, and they do it right. It's just so cool, man. It's so cool.
And it's so fun for us and all of our viewers to watch as they just go out there and they do it. And everybody's blown away. You and I talked about it by the sheer volume of fish you guys are catching. Talk about that for a minute.
Well, it's funny. I saw a comment on maybe it was back there, but someone said that we were faking it was obviously a green screen. But I kind of get that. There once was a time, where what I was doing, the guy I was fishing with, I wouldn't have believed it either, but on the website, who was it? I also think maybe Matt Ryan, someone said, oh, what, John Stanley has more than one spot? Yeah, of course, I have plenty of spots. I got a buttload that I got off the website because they don't know what's what. And that's what happened on that Friday that we went out. Washington was pretty good. We went to the high spot first. We were the only ones there. And after a while, we had boats all around. It's so weird what they do. They like dress off of us like we're a patty, and they might catch one fish or two or buy us. But we did great there, but for some reason, shut down. I don't know what it was. Maybe the current gave out or something. But the hook went somewhere else. They made it happen again there. We said, well, and the kids know, because they listen when I tell them. I said, it's not working here. We got to go somewhere else. And why does it work where we're going? Because what's down below and what we're doing. I'm sure you heard Azal how many times she said, load the chum tube, or pump the chum tube. They got it down,
Right, exactly. Yeah, they know what makes the fish bite, increasing that prey density level, right?
Yep, they know it all. They know everything I tell them. It's just like, man, these kids are sponges, and they listen, man. They really listen. It's so cool when I hear them make little comments that I say. I'm like, because they're listening to what I say, and I'm just so happy that I'm able to do that with the grandkids, because someone else I know, their grandkid is coming up now, and he took them out on their boat, and they didn't get nothing, because they don't know, they're not a member. They don't know what the hell they're doing, and that's kind of sad for them. I was like, well, that's a bummer, but and I told them what we did, and didn't believe it, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's hard now, though, because now everyone's seeing it live on the show. You've done 2 live shows. In those 2 live shows, you've had well over 150,000 people watch it. So people are starting to believe it now.
Yeah, they always question it. I remember that one time they were telling us, okay, jump up and down, do this, do that. Cause they just didn't believe it. But it's true. It's true, man. I'm so glad that I'm able to do this for my family.
Well,
I'm so happy.
Thank you, John Stanley, for believing in me. Thanks for trusting me and letting me help you.
Oh, yeah. And that's the best thing. You got to trust. You got to believe, Like in the beginning, I was like, okay, let me just disprove this guy. And no, it was all true. It was all right,
Yeah.
You have to, if you have an ego, get rid of it. If you think you know everything, forget it. And you might know a lot, but you don't know it all.
Yeah, and everything changes every single day, so it's kind of good to be able to roll with the changes. And like you did, when they quit biting, you moved to another spot and you started catching right away. So I thank you very much for everything. We got Daniel Rubin fishing with John down in Louisiana, so we're going to jump back over there. He's back with us live now, so we're going to jump back in there with him and see what's going on. John Stanley, thank you for calling. And are you guys going to try to grunion hunt tonight?
I'm not sure. These kids are wiping me out, man.
Oh, yeah, Grandpa. It's all fun, though.
It's whatever they want. I know we got to go down the rocks, and like we talked about, Ainsley's got our Aurora's on a mission. So
yeah, go get that big Garibaldi.
That's what she wants.
Woohoo! Hell yeah! I want a video of that. I want to show it to everybody. It'll make the internet explode.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will.
Oh yeah, all these uneducated people telling us you can't fish for Garibaldi. Hey, I can't control what eats my hook.
Right, we're just here to pull a couple of opali out of the rocks and whoops.
Yeah, sorry. The goldfish bit out of our
That's so
control.
cool. And that's so cool. Ruben's down there with the RCT guys. That's, man, this whole community thing and everything's it's so bitchin'.
Yeah, it
last
is.
night we were with Darren and Jason. You know, it was so cool. I love everything about this website and all that. And tell John to make sure he gives him some good boudin while he's there in Louisiana.
Heck yeah.
That's
Well,
what it is. Just eat it.
We just lost Daniel again, so he'll jump back on here. But yeah, you're using John's hooks, right?
Yeah, I did a couple times because the girls wanted to yell to him whenever we got a good and who was it? It was Aurora caught a mackerel. She was trying to catch mackerel. She wanted to catch mackerel. She did. And so we were using his hooks and pinned it on there, and we didn't have any luck. But that's what the girls want now. They want to go offshore. And, I told them it's not be action-packed like what we do, but, there's a payoff, and they don't care. They just want to go. I'm not pushing it at all. They're asking me, And they're even telling me, well, we're going to do the trolling thing, right? And you said you caught one because you slow trolled a sardine, so we're going to do that, right?
They want to do everything. All right, well, I'm going to jump in with Daniel. He's over here live. Love you, buddy. Bye.
Everyone have a great weekend.
Daniel Rubin, I can't see you. I can't see you, buddy. I can't see Daniel. Well, we got Daniel Rubin catfish fishing with John down there. Here you are. You're back on here, buddy. I see you now. Can you hear me? Can't hear you. No volume, Daniel. We got no volume coming out of you. You got to turn your volume on or something. Your speaker ain't working. I don't know. I see you good. I see you waving. I see all that, but we cannot hear you at all. There you go. You're back. Hi.
Quick, we got the flathead.
Yeah, it is. Something's wrong with your speaker or something. It's very, very staticky. It's almost unlistenable.
Yeah, its signal is bad. I can hear you good.
But you are broke up really bad. You'll hear it later. We'll kind of watch you in the background, see what you catch, but I got to turn the volume down. It's bad. So they're down there in Louisiana fishing with River Cats Tackle. John's the owner, him and his wife, and they've been on the show many times, and they're catching some cool catfish. Gang, if you watched what John Stanley was talking about, and you just kind of follow along, not that I'm the greatest fisherman in the world. We just built a better mousetrap. We have a phenomenal website that teaches you how to fish in Southern California. And when you take your grandkids or your kids out fishing, you just want to catch fish. That's why you go fishing. You want to catch fish. We make it super simple. We break it down. We make it very, very easy. So you'll be one of the people they're talking about. Like John Stanley tells everybody, when he gets to the dock, people ask him how many fish you caught today. And consistently, he can say over 100, but people don't believe it until they see it. Now that we're going live with the Stanley family, you're getting to see them. Just like the other day, we went live with Matt Ryan. Now that we have the members jumping in here and going live with us, you're starting to get to see all the great fishing that's going on just by simply following our easy to follow game plan. It makes everything super simple. Today, we got our good buddy Justin over at Catalina. He's running a 61 Viking today, one of our members, the one that you guys all watch me deliver up, that you guys watch me deliver from Ensenada up to Newport. He's out there running that today, taking the family over to Catalina for a nice lunch today. And the Albacore biting wide open, Andrew, up in Washington. Sean Towbridge, he's got that charter boat, the Legends, up there, and he's doing it. And they had 60 fish for 6 people day before yesterday. And then he had full limits of coho salmon and king salmon yesterday. And this morning he's fishing for sturgeon. And he's doing all that up in Washington. And if you watched our show at all last year, Sean joined us every Saturday morning from July till the end end of October pretty much, unless he was offshore too far and couldn't get service, letting us know. And he's got into this albacore early. Go back and watch the show. You can see what's going on. Let me just show you, those of you, we got a bigger audience than we did when we had Sean on. Check this out. This is Sean. Excuse me. This is Sean just a couple days ago. I'm going to show you this video of what they caught. Check this out. All right, gang. Our good friend Sean Tobridge on the Legend up in Washington. Bunch of albacore. Check this out, gang. It's happening. This was day before yesterday. Wide open albacore fishing. He's going to be on the show today telling us all about this albacore bite, telling us how you can get out there and go albacore fishing with them. And then he caught that last night, sent that to me. Nice king salmon. Yeah, that's what's going on. And then in the bottom of our screen here, we got John and Daniel fishing. Daniel's on his way to ICAST to show off the ReelQuick fishing system over there at ICAST. And on the way there, he talked with John from River Cat Tackle, and he said, hey, let's try to go fishing live on Dave's show this morning. Today's show is sponsored by ReelQuick Fishing, and Daniel's going to be in the new product showcase at ICAST. You guys can check him out over there. You can see the system that myself and all my guides are fishing with. You watched me and Ron and Pat fishing with the ReelQuick reel seat system up in Alaska. The thing is unbelievable how easy it is to use. I'm going to show you guys because we're waiting for these guys to catch us a big catfish. They caught some cats before we were live. They caught one live on the show. Hopefully they get some more here while we're live. But I want to show you this system so you know what we're talking about, so you know what Daniel's going to be showing off at the show. This is a cool video that we made together at the PCS show. And check this out. This is what we're talking about, the ReelQuick reel seat system. You guys got to have this on your new rods. It's insane.
All right, gang, your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen. We're down here at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. And I'm with Daniel Rubin, the creator of the ReelQuick reel seat system. This is an amazing, amazing product.
You guys check this out. ReelQuick Fishing is a dovetail connection. It is in the unlocked position for simplicity here. Comes right off the rod with a dovetail connection. No more screws, no more clamps on the back. Goes on the rod just like that, and we can lock this in place. Turn of a pin. This is strong. This is not coming off of this rod. ReelQuickFishing.com. Dave, you want to add anything to this?
The really cool part about this is the simplicity of it. I fish hard all the time. I hold my rod the proper way. I know a lot of you don't. A lot of you have your hand back here. You always want to have your hand in front of the reel. That's the way that the whole design was made to do, is do it the right way. Normally, when you grab it the right way, you're dealing with the ferrule screws right here. And when you're grabbing it and undoing it, that screws keep coming undone. There's none of that happening anymore. It's a very easy system to use the right way. I was blown away when I saw this. I thought it would add a lot of weight to the rod. Actually, it takes away a lot of the weight.
So that's the ReelQuick system. And then check out these catfish that John and Daniel caught this morning. Check out these pictures. This is right where they're fishing right now. Check out that beautiful catfish this morning Daniel caught. And then right when we were going live, he caught this big cat. Nice big catfish. That thing, try to guess how much that weighs. Leave a comment on the show. If you guys can guess the weight of that fish, we'll give you guys a free Promar hat. If you could guess the correct weight, you got to leave a comment, though. You got to check that catfish out. Daniel just caught this thing right as we were going live. We know exactly what it weighs. If you can guess the weight of that beautiful catfish, you're going to win a free Promar hat. Check it out. I'm going to leave it up there for a couple more seconds. See if you can guess the weight of that catfish. Leave it on here as a comment, gang, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow us all over the place: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Megaphone, Threads, X, Rumble, and anywhere else you find social media That's where you're going to find Your Saltwater Guide. We are pretty much everywhere. Guess the weight of that fish, win a free hat. Check it out. Can't go wrong. Look at that thing.
Yeah. This is the bigger one, yeah. Yeah, that's really slow. Not dead. Can you hear us? No.
Can you guys hear me?
We got a good one.
Yeah, you do. We're watching. We're all watching live. We got full screen. You guys are watching. ReelQuick fishing system going full speed. Big catfish. Here we go. Come on, John. Let's check this thing out.
On the ReelQuick here.
Yes, indeed. Check it out, gang. Uh-oh, we froze up. Oh, no. Come on. We're back. Good. Come on, stay with them. Keep jerking. You'll jerk it off. Really, Marty?
And now it doesn't go. It's well, he's coming down now. He's trying to run that way. He's right here. I got mono already.
Good. Let's catch them. Hey, Kelly, you got to move the truck. Yuli's here. Come on. It's a big one. Let's go. We see ya. Catch this thing.
We got it.
Oh, wow. Woohoo! Look at that one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't spit the hook. Yes, oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't like it very much. He doesn't like it. I love it a minute.
Look at that fish, gang. Uh-oh. We lost you. Daniel, where are you? Show us the fish. Oh, we lost the camera, Daniel. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? This live fishing, gang. That's a beautiful catfish. Hopefully they get back on here. Oh, my God. Right when we're going to get to see the fish. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Come on. Come on, Daniel. You got it. Now, don't throw it back. Let's see. Oh, Lord have mercy. His phone's dead. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Is that timing is everything. That's live fishing for you, gang. Hopefully they get back with us. Oh, my goodness. That was a hog. I haven't seen one person guess how big you think his other cat. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. What do you
Sorry
got?
about
Let's
that.
see this thing. Can we see it?
32 pounds.
Oh my gosh, Daniel, look at that. John, how'd you find the hot spot? Oh my goodness gracious. That's awesome.
I'm going to hold this baby up.
Woo!
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh, Dave, you
Oh
got that?
yeah. Heck yeah.
Rub them really quick.
That's
On your phone,
beautiful.
baby. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
We're going to take a picture and let him go.
Nice.
Oh, the catfish.
Look at that beautiful fish.
He's going back, guys.
Goodbye.
Going back.
What kind of a fish was that?
Woo! That's a blue catfish.
Nice one, Daniel. That's worth the whole trip right there. Heck yeah, buddy.
The echoes. Oh.
Nice. How cool is that, everybody? How cool is that? Right here live on the show. It doesn't get much better than that. That is so cool. ReelQuick.
Right. Good.
Yeah, there it is. That's the system, baby. Check that out.
Wow.
Good job, Daniel. Good job, John.
Hey, that's what he... All right, carry on.
Yeah, we kind of want to see another one. That was awesome. Woohoo!
That's freaking.
No, they don't. That was just a beautiful fish. That was insane. How fun is this live fishing show? Why we're doing our podcast about how good the fishing is in United States of America right now. Gang, you got to remember, there are entities out there that do not want us to fish. Can you imagine? There's no reason in the world why we shouldn't be fishing, but there are actual entities out there. And we talk about it on our podcast all the time. This podcast is live Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then we do these fish reports on Saturday morning. And it's pretty fun, the amount of cool stuff that happens on this. And we do these live fishing shows 3, 4, 5 days a week. We get lots of views on those. You want to become a part of our Your Saltwater Guide group, our membership? Just give me a call at 949-374-0786. I'll get you all dialed in so you can be one of the people we're watching fishing live. The members are all getting into this now, getting into this live fishing. And like you heard the Stanleys earlier, it's just a fun time out on the water. We kind of lost the video of Daniel out there, but it happens. Daniel called Kelly and I this morning and told it is hotter than Hades there. Hot and sweaty. That's why they tried to do this early this morning, because it's so hot down in Louisiana right now. John was saying something like 100 degrees and 100% humidity. So them boys are getting to the point where they're probably just about done with this catfish fishing thing. What do you think, Daniel? Is it getting too hot? There they are. They're back with us. It's just so much fun. I am so excited about fishing. They're fishing for catfish right now, Kyler. They're down in Louisiana. The sound is bad because they're live out on the water using their phone. That's why the sound is so bad. We're trying to not have to listen to the sound when there's nothing going on, but we had to go to the sound while they were catching that big cat, that big 30-pound plus catfish they just caught. And so exciting. So much fun. Your Saltwater Guide gang. That's how you're going to find out all this cool stuff. You want to get down there and go catfishing with them, Daryl? You should. You should get down there and go fishing with the River Cat Tackle crew. There's a big bunch of pro staffers that work with John and his wife, and they're out there fishing live on our shows once in a while. Daniel Rubin. Daniel, what's up, buddy? Hello, Daniel Rubin. We see you staring at the camera. We see you. All right, he can't hear us for some reason. This is what it is, live fishing. When a lot of our shows, we have Starlink. Right now, we don't. They're in a spot where they can they got pretty good coverage. Daniel, can you hear us? Nope, he's off. He'll be back. We got a few more minutes of the show. So, gang, if there's anything you want to see on these live fishing shows, yeah, I think they're anchored. I don't know what they're doing. Lisa, do you know? Is he anchored up? What's he doing? Maybe Lisa could answer that question. I really don't know. It looks like they're anchored the way the line's going off the back of the boat, but they could be slow trolling. I saw Randy and V doing that the other day. So I'm not sure. I'm not a catfish guy. We have the pro staff on here. Maybe they can answer some questions while we're waiting. But not real sure if they're anchored or they're slow trolling. Good morning, Robert Graper. How are you today? Guys, be careful tomorrow. I guess that wind's going to come up and really howl in the afternoon tomorrow. So be very, very careful out there tomorrow afternoon in Southern California. We're going to have a big wind event. Justin was telling me it's going to be blowing 18 knots on the beach on Sunday. So today's the day you should have gone fishing because the weather is absolutely spectacular. There they are. Daniel, can you hear me?
Yes.
We got you good right now. Don't move.
No crackling.
No, don't move. No matter what. Just stay right there. Don't touch a thing. Woohoo!
Yeah, it was a good fish, Dave. That was a 32-pounder.
That was insane, my friend.
It was. Hey, did you get anybody commenting on the poundage of the other one?
Not yet.
Okay, well, they should be checking in. They want a Promar hat.
Yeah, if they want that free hat, you got to guess how big that fish is. Not the one he just caught that he just told you the size. The one of the picture I showed you a few minutes ago. Let us know if you know the size of that one. Looks like you froze up on us again, Daniel. I don't know what happened. There, you're back. You're kind of back. You're kind of not. Best way to hook an anchovy, there's two ways, Jason. First of all, if you're using any type of sinker, split shot, sliding sinker, any type of weight at all, you always want to nose hook your anchovy. That's side to side through the white spot on the tip of their nose, right in front of their eyes. There's a little clear spot right there. You want to go side to side through that. And if you're not using a weight, then you want to do what we call collar hooking them. And if you look at their gills, right where the gill plate ends, right before the body of the anchovy starts, there's a little thin bone we call the collar bone. When you barely hook your hook through that collar and come out right where the pec fin is, and the anchovy doesn't bleed, you hooked it perfect. And then you're ready to fly line. But as soon as you put a weight on, you have to nose hook it. Because of the fact that I've been diving my whole life and I've never seen a fish swimming around sideways. So when you put a weight on, you're dragging that fish down. And if it's got collar hooked or butt hooked or side hooked or back hooked or whatever you guys like to do, if that bait's getting drug around by the sinker, there you are, Daniel, you're back. If that bait's getting drug around by the sinker, it doesn't look natural. We want the bait to be as natural as we can in the water. I know a lot of you have been bit fishing with anchovies when you're winding it in or when you're letting it out. That's because you hooked it in the nose and it looks like it's swimming through the water. And yeah, if you went back and watched the live fishing show the other day with John Stanley and his granddaughter, you'd see them hooking those fish, collar hooking them all day long. They're hooking them right in the collar and making it happen. That allows the bait to swim more freely when there's no weight on there. When you collar hook them, it allows you a longer distance on the cast. It just makes everything that much better. And as we're watching Daniel Rubin and hoping he hooks up here, it looks like we froze up with the Daniel Rubin show again. Gang, there's so many ways you can get involved with Your Saltwater Guide. You can subscribe to our channel on YouTube. hit the notification button, hit the like button, drop an anchor on the like button. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on TikTok. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Rumble. You can follow us on X. You can follow us on Threads. And then we have just over 750 podcasts available for you on Spotify and Waypoint and Apple. It's almost impossible to not see us. And then we'll be at the iCast show live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from the show floor. Tuesday we'll be live, cruising around, talking to people from the show floor. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll actually be in the Tom Rowland podcast booth, putting on our podcast there. Saw you for a split second, Daniel, then you split out again. I don't know what's going on. I know you're out on the river and it's tough to keep that connection going, but you guys are doing a great job. We got to see you catch some big cats. This is the catfish. I'm trying to get you to tell me if you guys know how big this is. This is the one he caught right before we went live. You want to win a free hat? This is how you're going to do it. This is how you're going to do it. You got to guess the right weight of that fish. There he is. John.
Let's see.
Welcome.
We're gonna try my phone and see if it works any better.
It seems to be working really good. Let me pull Daniel's picture down.
All right, let me have that. Let me look this up.
Yeah, your phone's working way better than Daniel's.
AT&T for him.
Yeah, what do you got?
T-Mobile. I got nothing now. I just shut it off.
All right. John, you're looking pretty sharp.
Right, we're good. That sounds way better, Dave.
Oh my gosh, 1,000 times better. We should have done this from the beginning, John.
Now I could talk to you. We've got 3 flats, and I guess we're up to 7 blues, right?
Yeah.
And we've caught
No way.
more than 100 pounds of fish, that's for sure.
How fun. Hey, is it hot there?
You know what? It's reasonable right now. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, it's hot.
Don't let him shoot you that line, Dave. It's hot.
Okay, John.
I mean,
All right.
I'm good. I'm good with it, but you know, hang on a second.
Well, since we got you live on here, John, talk about your tackle store for a little bit. I'm putting your logo up on the screen because this is really nice of you to do for Daniel.
It's
Look.
so awesome. My goodness, this is superb.
There was no way he was going to come out here and not get the fish. I mean,
That is so nice of you.
I had to hustle because a couple of days ago a tree fell down. And
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Dave?
a tree had fell and actually crushed the side of my boat, my pontoon.
Oh my gosh. No, we didn't see that.
It was a giant fish came out of the water. So what are you looking at? Because I can't see the screen.
We're
Is
looking
that
at
right there?
We're looking at the 4 rods. We're looking at your ear.
Okay.
We see an orange towel. We see John's thumb up. It's working. And you had to repair your boat to take him fishing because it got crushed by a tree? Is that what we're using for bait? What is that?
That's what they call skipjack.
Oh, that's the elusive skipjack.
Yep.
All right. This would be good timing right about now, John, for you to tell the fish to jump on our hooks. Oh, turn your flashlight off.
Nah, leave it on. It ain't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't bother it. It actually charges better with it on. You still with us, huh?
Yep, we got you loud and clear. I just put your logo up on the screen so everybody can go check you out. V just jumped on here. She's watching now. She says, hi, John.
What's up, V? V is PB so far is a 32.
That's a damn nice fish. We got to watch him catch it live, V. It was pretty cool.
That was cool.
Everybody's saying John's got the swamp service on his phone. That's why it's so clear and so good. He's got swamp service.
If only might have swamp service. Nah, I ain't saying it. But we got swamp something else.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, anytime now.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. So this is kind of fun to be watching them game. We got about 10 minutes left. If you have any questions for these guys, you want to know what's going on out on the water, we would go for a longer time with you guys, but literally the moment I get done with this, I'm grabbing my bags and I'm on my way to the airport to start my journey to ICAST. That's what Daniel's doing right now. Talk about what you're doing and how you got over here.
Well, we left on Wednesday morning and we got to Baton Rouge by Thursday afternoon. Do the math. Road tripping. We stopped for 2 hours in Blythe and 1 hour in, I think we had dinner in Tucson. And then we never stopped. We stopped when we got here. And yeah, it gave us a little time to rest before getting out here this morning. And yeah, we're rolling on to ICAST. We'll be in Orlando tomorrow afternoon. Get into our digs over there, get some rest, do some paperwork, and put some stuff together. And then Tuesday morning, we're setting up a booth, you guys. I would love for anybody that's interested to come by and see us and say hello and check out the gear. If you're not familiar with ReelQuick, I'll have a bunch of gear there for you guys to look at and check out. Yeah, Dave, talk about it a little bit. Talk about your trip in Alaska. Talk about how much you enjoyed those reels and rods together.
Oh, absolutely. John Stanley wants to know, hey,
Awesome.
John, where are you guys fishing at? Are you on the Mississippi?
We're on the Mississippi River and we're about 20 miles north of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
There you go, John Stanley. And V said, awesome job on the catfish, guys. And still, we don't have, nobody guessed the size of that catfish that Daniel caught right before the show went live. So you guys got time. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Somebody may have just guessed the right size. Somebody might have just got it. I think they got it. Yep. I'm not going to tell you who got it, but somebody got it.
Why don't we get to know who got it?
Well, because we want people to keep guessing.
Oh, God. No. Okay, he didn't get it right then.
No, I'm just kidding. So, Catfish with us and V both got it at the same time, like a minute apart. Not even a minute, like 30 seconds apart. That's pretty dang good.
Listening or not.
Those people are cat fishermen. They know what the hell's going on. You and I wouldn't know the size of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is V trying to cheat?
What?
I said, is V trying to cheat? I think
she was cheating. I think her husband told her the size. I don't think she guessed it on her own. No, I'm just kidding, V. Calm down. I'm just kidding. Relax. Don't get mad. They're on the Mississippi River. They're catching catfish. How many catfish do you got already?
3 flatheads. And I think we got seven blues.
Wow, what a morning. How cool is that?
We weighed in a 32 pounder. We weighed in a 28.8 pounder.
And the rest was all 8 to 10.
And the other ones were 8 to 10. I think I guessed one. It was at 6. The first one I caught. I think it was the second catfish of my life.
Well, you got
crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's so fun, Dave. This is just an extra special experience that I would have never, ever had the opportunity to do unless I was with Your Saltwater Guide as a member, because I would be going to ICAST and I wouldn't know any of these people. I'd be going there blind right now. So thank you, Dave. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And John also. John's awesome.
Oh, my God. It's so cool that he put this together for you. To think that your boat got crushed by a tree and you were able to pull this off. I mean, Chris and V are both saying it was a big deal for you to get this thing ready to go. Unbelievable. And yeah, I'm sure you told Chris how big it was, V. I'm sure he didn't know.
Dave, there's one thing everybody's going to learn about me. There's no quit in me.
No?
None.
Well, thank you for pulling this together for us. This has been a fun Saturday morning for Daniel on the way to ICAST. We'll be talking about this for a long time. That's so rad.
It really was cool just driving out here and meeting them last night and getting on a boat. I mean, we're in the crazy where we had to go to get here too, by the way. You guys take a look at that tree over there. You guys might be able to find the spot. There's a tree with a red
yeah.
Yeah, you might be able to find this little honey hole here. Kind of cool. John was explaining kind of how the strategy is for these catfish and what you're looking for in the river. You know, you're not just going to come out here and anchor your boat somewhere and catch a fish. There's, you know, it's 90% of this probably has no fish in it. The 10% has the rest of it. So there's just this eddy that's in here, and I'm not sure you can really see it with the camera, but river's flowing that way, but our anchor line is on the back of the boat, and we're getting pulled up north in this eddy. We're getting pulled north in this eddy. You can see out there, you can see the current of the water flowing south. I don't know if that's visible or not. Is that a log?
No.
That's a water eddy?
That's a swirl in the current.
It's a swirl. Oh, that's trippy. Dave, are you there?
Yeah, we're hearing everything you're saying. This is very interesting.
Yeah, super cool. So this point right here, which I'm not going to name what point it is, Point Furman. And that point right there, as the water goes past it, that eddy picks up right here. And this water on the inside of this bay right here is kind of going north. So in some cases, John said you could just get into this eddy with no anchor and the boat will just kind of spin around in the current in here and just stay in this eddy flow. And so those fish, he's looking for deep water around these points where the eddy is, and the fish are hanging in the deeper part, like on ledges and stuff. So that's what we did. We came out here and found this eddy, got up alongside of it and anchored, and now, yeah, the back of the boat is pointed north upstream.
Crazy.
Yeah, kind of cool. Good stuff, man. It's the fishing strategies are different everywhere you go.
Oh yeah. No, this has been fun to learn about this and see it. And we're going to see you at ICAST in a couple of days. I'll be coming by and talking to you, and we'll make some videos there at ICAST. And gang, I want to thank John and the group over at River Cats Tackle for joining us this morning. John, thank you so much. It's always fun to have you on the show. And everybody loved listening to you the other day with Michael Folks. That was a great show you and I did with Michael. So thank you for always being there for all of us.
Oh, we got it. Hey, if we don't do it together, it ain't going to happen.
That's right. And everybody else from River Cat Tackle, the group, V and Lisa and Randy and Chris and Andrew and everybody else I didn't mention. It's just because there's too many people to mention, but we're happy that all of you are letting us be a part of your family, and thank you very, very much. And Daniel, thanks for doing this for us this morning, gang. We got to go. I got to get to ICAST. I'll see you all on Monday. Hey, have a great day, Daniel. Good job.
This is a super special relationship, man. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Good travels. Okay.
Next time.
All right, guys. I'll see you. See you Monday, John. Thanks.
You're going to have to leave a little early and stop by.
Yes, sir. All right.